So, I thought it was about time for another installment in my book on my personal symbols. And this one started out not exactly as a personal symbol, but that's where it ended up going. This one started a couple of weeks ago when I did an online class called the Ocean's Poem. The class started out with a guided visualization that was themed around the ocean. During that exercise, I had a very clear vision of not an open ocean, but the inlet like the one near our house, like this one that I did a sketch off a little while ago. The inlet certainly shows up in some of my art, like the weaving that I did off the view from my house. And as I mentioned, the sketch that I did a couple of months ago at the inlet. And the rest of the class was around making a book, but I didn't really have the materials that the instructor used for her class. So I decided to do this other painting that really resonated with my vision more than what she was doing in her class. I feel like it was very, very much in line with my vision. There were some words that I wrote down, which is what the visualization was about. And the words that I wrote down were, "We are here. We always have been. Can you see us? You are one of us. We are you. Will you join us? We will wait until you are ready. We are here." When I finished this painting, it reminded me very much of sort of either a layer cake in some rather non-traditional colors, or perhaps the sedimentary layers that we find in the earth. And I think that that was definitely very relevant to the things that came up when I was doing the visualization. And I had this very definite vision of these little creatures, and what I realized was they reminded me very much of the creatures that show up at the end of the Kurt Vonnegut novel Galapagos, and we have a lot of heated discussions in our house about whether they're dolphins or seals, and my daughter always very insistently says they are the evolution of human beings. And those little lumps that I'm painting in my scene there, they're not rocks, they're actually creatures. So that all ties together with this idea of the layers and the deposits that come over time with these creatures have been there always and they're still here. And it really gives me hope for the future of the planet, if not perhaps humanity in our current manifestation. There is hope that something will be left in the end. Anyway, that was it for this piece.